Protesters at the University of West Florida lashing out against a recent pick for the Board of Trustees. Dr. Scott Yenor was one of 5 trustees appointed by Governor DeSantis last month. Now today, UWF students gathered on campus to protest Yenor's appointment, citing controversial comments he made on women in the workplace. Tanner Stewart joins us now to explain their concerns.
So the UWF Board of Trustees' duties include defining the university's mission and policies, among other things. And this is the first time in 5 years that UWF's Board of Trustees has had all 13 seats filled. Critics argue that the new board chair, Dr. Scott Yenor, isn't in line with the student majority.
Who got the power?
Hundreds of students at UWF are standing in solidarity against the nomination of Dr. Scott Yenor to the school's Board of Trustees. Dr. Yenor, currently a political science professor more than 2,000 miles away at Boise State University. Yenor's made headlines a number of times in recent years, most notably in October 2021, when he criticized women for putting their careers over motherhood and marriage, describing career-oriented women as medicated, meddlesome, and quarrelsome. Shortly after this, Yenor responded through X, saying women focused on the workplace has weakened families.
Things must change if this country is to rebuild the family. While they medicate themselves in their loneliness, we should rebuild a country where men act with responsibility and purpose. We should build a country where young girls are encouraged to be mothers and wives, as well as enjoying fulfilling jobs if they choose.
We attempted to reach Yenor today through the university. We're waiting to hear back, though it's not uncommon for him to react to his own comments. He began gaining traction in Florida in 2023 when he was invited by Governor Ron DeSantis to explain extensive case studies on DEI policies in Florida universities, saying administrators are radicalizing institutions today more than ever.
And one of the great changes that has happened really since the mid-2010s is that the administration has become the driving force for radicalizing universities.
Fight, fight! Education is a human right!
Protesters on campus Tuesday say these policies aren't reflective of the student population.
I think he's allowed to have his opinion and speak that broadly, but once you're forcing your opinion on others, you are not giving them the ability to express themselves.
Do you think DEI belongs at colleges and universities?
I believe so, yes, because quite frankly, a lot of the time, men got more opportunities.
It's been 2 years since Governor DeSantis banned state funding for DEI programs in Florida universities. And just last year, the State Board of Education prohibited the use of any funds for DEI programs in higher education. Protesters Tuesday tell me they feel these decisions are only the start.
What kind of changes do you fear could be made here?
I mean, it's hard to really say. It's a slippery slope, isn't it? Like, once you let somebody who's clearly expressed these views into power, you don't know exactly what they're going to do. And I know it's not a lot of power, but it's still, he's under the thumb of Ron DeSantis, and so if DeSantis wants something done, he's going to do it, and it's just not right.
Many have been outspoken against Dr. Yenor's as far back as his comments in 2021. A Boise State student wrote an open letter saying that his controversial comments have actually united women in protest. You can read that full letter on our website. In the studio, I'm Tanner Stewart.